end of the tunnel. All right, we saw in our last episode that, hold on for a second. We saw in our last episode that if we subsidized the consumption or the purchase of seats, that is, if we made seats half as expensive, but we took away income from both Curry and Durand, that we could get to a social optimum. The idea is that we're making purchase of other stuff relatively more expensive. And the one thing you always got to remember in economics is it's that relative prices matter. It's not absolute prices, but relative prices, how much I have to give up of one thing to gain the other. So we could do, we could either make the stuff that's, we're under allocating to cheaper, or we could make the stuff that we're overspending on more expensive, and that's going to get us towards our goal. So the question is, what if we were to tax other stuff and give the money back so that there would be a lump sum? We're going to give everybody a lump sum rebate so that they are not made worse off by this tax. We're taxing the specific good and we're subsidizing the income. In the other case, what we did was we taxed the income and subsidized the good so that the net effect was zero. Okay, we're going to do the exact same thing. So the question is, all right, we know we want XC to equal 15. All right. We're going to tax that. And we also know, so the question is, how much is that tax going to be? Well, let's go back to we want MRS equal to 2, which in this case is going to equal 1 plus the tax rate divided by the price of seats, which is 1. Sorry, 1 plus the tax rate. Let me get that neat. So we need a tax rate equal to 100% or equal to $1. $1. All right, so if we double the price of other stuff, that is by imposing a tax, you go in and you spend $2 and you can get 1 unit of other stuff. All right, $1 goes to the guys that made the other stuff, and the other dollar goes to the government. The government is turning around and costlessly giving that money back to us. All right, so they're going to collect $15 in taxes. Okay, so for Curry, he had $36. Now he's going to have an additional 15, which he can spend on SC or 2 times XC. Okay, what we've done is basically created the exact same budget set that we had before. And I'll see, instead of doing it on the board, I actually spent a little time on Excel, and I think I've got a pretty good picture here. Okay, with either the tax, I'm going to go to the full board. With either the tax or the subsidy, we see that we have a tangency solution. What we've done is we've shifted the budget constraint, and we have a slope of -2. We see Curry buying 21 seats, Durand buying 9 seats, and we have their marginal rates of substitution are both equal to 2. If their marginal rates of substitution are equal to 2, we have Pareto optimality. Yippee, that's all wonderful. Okay, so there's absolutely no difference between subsidizing the purchase of seats and having a lump sum income tax, or having a lump sum tax rebate and taxing the consumption of the good that's being overconsumed. Either is perfectly fine. Okay, I've got 2 more extra credit questions to go along with this, and then we'll be done.